firstly for the equaliser, because obviously the game we dug in, we were backs to the wall for a lot of it. And when they scored, I think we all kind of thought it was over. People tell you not to put your head down, but when there's 2 minutes left and they've just scored, and you're in the away stadium pretty much. But then when the goal that Didier scored with his head, I don't think anyone else pretty much in world football could have scored that goal. The power, it was, they're the moments, that's why Didier is so special. But
who won the corner?
And power, is it Torres?
Torres! Thank you. Without that, it wouldn't have had it.
You slagged him off every time he was there. I remember. 6 years slagging him off.
That's true. It's true. That is true.
Anyway, no, with the penalty, I think I was in the centre circle. I agree with Mario said there, like you always had that feeling of destiny, and I thought he was going to score this because of the day he had and what he was such an iconic figure for us, and he needed that. And I remember when they was asking us who wanted to take the penalties, which order, and Robbie was very relaxed. He was sort of throw it at you, and he said to me, "What one do you want to take?" And I said, "I don't mind. I'll take any." And then he went to Didier, and Didier went, "No, I want the last one." And fair play, because that is the money shot. But what I didn't like when he got there, I didn't like his run-up. His run-up was far too short. I didn't like that at all. And I remember thinking, where am I going to run? Talking about Didier's run, and it was only going to go one way, obviously, to the Chelsea fans. And I run down to the end, got on my knees and like shouted out, and then some fan ran on, Chelsea boy, and dropped me in my mouth. I had a big cut. Yeah. And and he ran over, and I met him a few years later, a couple of years later, and he said, "Sorry about that, fellow, when you did it." And he completely caught me in the lip and sort of took a bit of fun out of the moment. No, it was the best day of my life, without a doubt. I've got 2 beautiful daughters, but I don't think anything can get, even not just the whole experience of being in Munich, seeing the fans. To be fair, the Munich fans were different class that weekend, and the aftermath on the pitch for an hour, and that night where I didn't sleep for about 3 days after that. You might know this feeling, but about 3 or 4 days later, I was laying on the settee at home, and I was all depressed. You know when you've been drinking a bit too much, celebrating, and you feel a bit bad about yourself. And then actually Christine came up to me, my other half, and said, "You need to stop celebrating. It's 4 days." So I think I took a day off, and then I went back on it again.